A very good evening. An appointment for a booster jab for all adults by the end of the year. That's the Prime Minister's promise. The question is, can it be done? Well, health officials in our region have reassured us that there will be more vaccination centres opening up and for longer hours. But it's not yet clear how soon that will happen amid a shortage of COVID jab volunteers. And today we couldn't find any walk-in centres open anywhere in our region. Scott Ellis reports. Well, the need to get people booster vaccinations more quickly has come from the rise in cases, of course, of the Omicron variant. Natasha has been looking at the number of infections across our region and joins us now for an update. What can you tell us, Natasha? MPs will vote on the Plan B measures tomorrow, but it's an issue that's been divisive in Parliament. The government is expected to face some opposition from within the Conservative Party. Well, our political editor, Paul Boltrop, has been talking to some of our local MPs. So how are they going to be voting then?
Rebellion is definitely in the air, and it could be the biggest since the last general election on facing much opposition. Now, let's just have a quick look at some of those who have indicated they may rebel. Amongst them, just pick out a couple in the top row there. So Geoffrey Clifton-Brown from the Cotswolds, Liam Fox from North Somerset, well known in the Conservative Party.
You'll be watching it like a hawk, won't you? And we'll look forward to chatting to you. Thank you very much, Paul. Well, thank you for joining us this evening. There's a lot to take in again, which we hope that we can always help unpack with you. But do stay in touch with us as ever. Lots of emails coming in already. Lots to come before 7 tonight, including Christmas spirit. Campaigners in the Forest of Dean say they're increasingly concerned over the environmental impact of intensive poultry farms in the district. It's known that intensive livestock and poultry farming increases pollution in places like the River Wye and the natural environment. Here's our Gloucestershire reporter, Steve Nibbs.
Really beautiful.
A mum from Keynsham is helping to make sure struggling families have a better Christmas this year by collecting, wrapping and delivering presents and festive hampers to those in need. Charlotte Churchill and a team of colleagues did something similar last year, but this year they've been overwhelmed by donations and the kindness of strangers. Laura Jones went along last week to see the packing in progress.
Here's some more gifts.
I am in absolute awe. Some people have already contacted us as well saying, how can I join in with that? So we'll have a look and let you know. Now, a lot of schools have been getting creative with nativities this year, filming performances and sending out recordings to parents so they're not all crammed in together in the school halls. Well, for days, so many things there could have gone wrong, but they didn't. That's the important thing. Now, I just want to point out to you that Points West has become festive. And look, just for perspective, if I can show you, my hand again. Have you ever seen a bauble like that before in your life? You feeling festive?
Play football with those when we finish with them.
Yeah, all right, I'll give you a go.
You have some fog and indeed some frost. There we go.
OK, thank you very much for that, Ian, and for the challenge. Your emails are coming in. Thank you so much. We'd love to hear from you. Some of you are asking once again about how to become a volunteer at vaccination centres. We've done it before. I don't have it now, but we'll try and get that for you, perhaps on tomorrow night's programme, or we'll email you back. All right, take care. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. A very good evening. Health officials in our region have reassured us that there will be more vaccine centres opening up and for longer hours after the Prime Minister promised booster jabs for all adults by the end of the year. But it's not clear how soon that will happen amid a shortage of COVID jab volunteers. Scott Ellis reports.
Bristol.
And finally, some animal cheer was brought to a care home in Swindon this morning. Residents at the Orchid Care Home were treated back with you tomorrow. And in our main programme at 6:30, we'll have all the latest on vaccination centres reopening. And a reminder how you could volunteer. Lots of you have emailed in to ask how you might be able to help. And we'll have the results of the parliamentary vote on Plan B as well. We leave you now, though, with the weather with Ian. And a good night from all of us here. Bye-bye.
Hello, very good evening to you. Much as